Hello everybody, welcome back to Mind Your Money. I am going to be setting up our first paycheck budget for February 2022 in this video. Hey Legacy Builders, welcome back to the channel. I am going to be breaking down how we plan on spending our money for the first paycheck in February, which is February 4th. So let's get right into it, okay? I'm going to zoom you in because I know that it's better if you can see up close. I wanted to show you guys my little teddy bear and have this a part of my props for February, but it's hard to get him in the frame. So say hello. He doesn't have a name yet, so if you have a name for him, let me know down in the comments and we'll put him off to the side for now. All right, so we're gonna figure out what our expenses are. I'm going to break down how we plan to put money towards our funds, our cash envelopes, any investing if we're doing it this paycheck, although I don't think we are. And then we're going to figure out how much we need to use as far as income. Because if you haven't been here before, my job was eliminated for the agency I worked for because the owner passed away. So once I get back into the flow of working and receiving regular W-2 income, then our budget will be different, but we're shifting things just a little bit. So we're going to start with our expenses. Our first thing that we do off the top is we give our tithe and offering. So that is not an actual expense, but it is something that we do every single paycheck, no matter what's coming in. So we are planning on $85 to give for the first paycheck. Okay, I'm checking to see if you can see. I hope you can see this clearly when I edit and upload the video. Next is our next month's bills. Now we are putting money aside to pay for March's bills in February. Okay, and next month's bills includes everything that we talked about on our budget setup for February. So let me show you. This is February's budget. So our rent, electricity, gas utility, car insurance, life insurance, mobile phone, and internet. The total amount of money we need to save to pay for March's bills in February is $1,583. So I'm going to break that down by paycheck budget. So this essentially means we already have the money we need to pay for February's expenses because we saved that in January, and you would have seen that when we did our January budget, right? So this time around, we're just going to go ahead and break down how much we should put aside each week in February, right, to make sure we take care of March's bills. And I don't like the idea of taking one whole paycheck to pay bills. Like, I like to split it up, and I normally do it evenly, but this time it's going to be a little bit different. So next month's bills in this first paycheck, we're going to put $400 aside for those. Okay, that's the plan. And then our emergency fund is our top goal. So let me just write that up here because it is our top goal, and we plan on saving at least $100 per paycheck. That's what we need to do. So I'm trying to not bend on that. $100. We're going to keep that as is. We are using some cash envelopes, and I need to be able to take out cash for spending. So our cash, I'll just write cash here, is $100, and I'll pull that out so that we can stuff our envelopes, and we'll break that down in a moment. Household, this right now is a digital envelope. And this is a part, again, of our variable expenses. So we are planning on putting $10 aside for that in the first week of February. Now, the reason why we don't put so much towards household is, one, because our budget is stretched. It's pretty tight right now. But we also use Fetch, or I use Fetch. My husband does too, but not as much as me because he does some grocery shopping, but I do most of it. So Fetch, Receipt Hog, Surveys on the Go, of course, for Amazon gift cards. I use these apps so that I can take the gift cards or the cash that they give me and put it towards household items, which is why this $10 is working well for us. So if we run out of something or if we're running low on something, I can just use a gift card if I have it, or I use a few dollars from here. So my husband's IRA, we're saving for that. We're going to put $5 aside for him this paycheck. And then our groceries. Now, normally you guys would not see food included in our budget because I was including it in next month's bills. Because we save up this money each week, we're already a month ahead on some of our variable expenses and all of our bills. However, because of the income shifting a little bit, for now, I'm going to include food here. And that does not include eating out. That's just groceries. That's not household products. That's not cleaning products. That's not any of that. That's not any personal hygiene products. It's just food. We're going to budget $100 for this paycheck. Okay. I do have a gift card. I have a $50 gift card that I was given for this month also. So I'm going to use that to help us with groceries so we can try and stay under. Look, groceries is a hot topic right now because inflation is causing all of our regular food items to increase significantly. But we're still going to push ourselves and use whatever extra funds we can to stay within our monthly food budget of $400. So even if I go over, we do have a cushion. Hopefully we don't have to use it, but we do have a cushion. So that's our safeguard or our bumper, so to speak, just in case we go a little bit over. All right, so our total fixed expenses, not fixed expenses, our total giving, fixed expenses, and variable expenses will be 85 plus 400 plus 100 plus 100 plus 10 plus 5 plus 100. That's $800. So we need a total of $800. That's how much we need to pay ourselves, or we need to use from our W-2 income in order to make this budget work. And that means our expenses will total $800 because we do a zero-based budget. So there's nothing left to budget from here. Everything is given an assignment. And now I will do a quick breakdown of the funds that we're going to be putting money into. Oh, you know what? We're not. Yeah, we're not putting anything towards our purpose funds this week. I almost forgot. So there's no breakdown for our purpose funds because we're not using that this week. But for our cash envelopes in this first week, I'm definitely going to be putting money towards my spending. So I'm just going to put T spend here just to shorten it. My husband is still going to get money for spending. Our eat out envelope, eating out. Marriage is another one. We're working on that. We're trying to save $1,500 so that we can get new wedding bands or rings. Okay, and then what else is there? Homeschool. Homeschool is for my smaller children, my two small children. My oldest is in school physically right now, and look, we got to keep praying. Y'all, we have to pray. Moms, fathers, uncles, whoever's raising children, pray, because this new stuff that's going on, it's affecting everything, especially during the winter. It's just the cases are rising, and I'm getting emails. I'm thankful I didn't get a personal letter, but I've been getting emails about new cases, confirmed cases, twice, sometimes 3 times a week, which is just it's a lot. All right, homeschool doesn't look like homeschool, so I'm going to wipe that out quickly. And I'm going to write homeschool. Okay, I have to write a little smaller, but sorry. Homeschool is going to get money. And then also laundry, because we need to my husband does the laundry every week. Praise God for that. And then we have $20 for me for this first paycheck, $20 for my husband, which will be sent digitally. Household is also an envelope, but it is digital. Okay, $20 for eating out, $10 for marriage, $10 for homeschool, $20 for laundry. Household, that's digital, that's getting $10. And then groceries, we don't stuff our grocery envelope with real money. I stuff it with prop money just to give me a representation of how much we're spending. And we use our credit card to buy groceries. Mostly my husband's platinum card, because he doesn't use his credit cards a lot. So we'll use his credit card for food, and then I'll just send him back the money to pay his credit card for whatever we spend. If he goes shopping. If I go shopping, then I'll just use the family Quicksilver. But we'll see. $100 for food. But these are the envelopes that we will actually be stuffing digitally or with physical cash. So the total is 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 110, which is, again, part digital, part cash. So we have nothing left there. We're not doing any debt or, well, we don't have debt. We're not putting anything towards investing in this paycheck. We're only saving for my husband's IRA. So that's going into the savings account. So we're just accumulating the cash to make one big transfer. And it's because we just have other things going on in the background. So our total for our cash envelopes breakdown is 110. And of course, that includes household and the cash that we pull out for our physical cash envelopes. So that means we have a zero-based budget and we are ready to move forward for the week. My goal for this week is to have 5 no spends as normal, as per usual for the last, 3 or 4 paychecks. Oh, you gotta zoom out. Okay. So this is our budget this is our budget calendar. So the first full week of February, because I do a Sunday start, is the 6th through the 12th, and we're paid on the 4th. So the first week of February is really split between January and February. So for this first week, counting, I think it's the 30th of January, the 31st of January, all the way through Saturday the 5th, I want 5 no spend days. Let's see how that can work. So for the month, I didn't share this in my last video, and I know this is a paycheck budget setup, but I just wanted to share this in case people are really following the journey, and this is helping me to remind myself what I really want to do. 5 no spends each week out of 7 days. Well, yeah, out of 7 days, that's 5, 10, 15, 20. So I should have 20 no spends by the end of the month. And the reason why I'm saying that, no miscellaneous, no unbudgeted spending, because we're really on a tighter budget this month. And I just want to see how much more money we can put towards our savings challenges, how much more money we can keep in our cushion, how much more money we can put towards our emergency fund. Because when I don't spend miscellaneous money, that means anything that's not spent, I can actually take that and put it towards our emergency fund, because we are pushing to get to $20,000 in that fund before the end of 2022. So in 2022, hopefully before the 4th quarter, we'll have 20,000 in there. So if I can do these no spends each week, then that means that's money that I didn't spend that I can go ahead and throw towards the emergency fund, because we are participating in Transfer Tuesday every single Tuesday. And I want to be able to do something, especially because you guys have been liking these. Hi, Josiah. So, all right, so my children are awake, my young ones, and they want my attention. So that is my paycheck budget for February, paycheck number 1. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to give me a thumbs up. And I love you and appreciate you. Remember to mind your money, manage it well, and live your lives abundantly. Bye for now. Thank you so much for being here.